Every year on February 14, the world celebrates Valentine's Day. Red roses, romantic dinners, heart-shaped gifts, emotional promises. But very few people stop to ask, where did this day really come from? And more importantly, what does the Bible say about it? Let's go deeper. 1. The origin of Valentine's Day, the hidden history. Valentine's Day is commonly linked to a man named Saint Valentine. Historical records suggest there were at least 2 early Christian martyrs named Valentine in the 3rd century under the Roman Emperor Claudius II. One popular tradition says Valentine was a priest who secretly performed marriages for Christian couples when the emperor banned them. Claudius believed single men made better soldiers, so he outlawed marriage for young men. Valentine defied the order and was executed around 269 AD. But here is the important truth. There is no biblical record of Valentine's Day. It is not commanded in Scripture. It was never practiced by the early apostles. In fact, February 14 was later connected with a Roman pagan festival called Lupercalia, celebrated in mid-February to promote fertility. Over time, the Roman Catholic Church Christianized the date and associated it with Saint Valentine. So, historically speaking, Valentine's Day has a mixture of Christian martyr traditions, Roman cultural practices, and later commercial influence. Now, the real question is, does the Bible support Valentine's Day? The word Valentine does not appear anywhere in Scripture. However, the Bible speaks extensively about love. The problem is not love. The problem is how the world defines it. Modern Valentine's Day focuses mainly on romantic feelings, physical attraction, emotional attachment, gift exchange. But the Bible defines love very differently. 3. The biblical meaning of love. The most powerful biblical definition of love is found in 1 Corinthians 13. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It is not self-seeking. This kind of love is not emotional excitement. It is sacrificial. The Greek word often used for God's love is agape, unconditional, self-giving love. And this love is perfectly demonstrated in Jesus Christ. The greatest act of love in history was not flowers, it was the cross. As written in John 3:16, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only Son." Biblical love gives. Biblical love sacrifices. Biblical love obeys God. 4. The deep spiritual concern. Here is where many believers must be careful. Valentine's culture today often promotes sexual immorality, lust disguised as love, emotional dependency, idolatry of relationships. The Bible clearly warns against sexual immorality in 1 Thessalonians 4:3-5. True love never leads you into sin. If a relationship pulls you away from God, it is not biblical love. Sometimes what people celebrate on February 14 is not love, it is passion without covenant. And the Bible makes it clear. God honors covenant marriage. God honors purity. God honors self-control. 5. Is it sin to celebrate Valentine's Day? Here is the balanced truth. The Bible does not command Valentine's Day. The Bible does not forbid it either. This makes it a matter of conscience. In Romans 14, the Apostle Paul explains that some days are regarded differently by believers. Each person must be fully convinced in their own mind. So celebrating Valentine's Day is not automatically sin, but how you celebrate it matters. If it becomes lustful, idolatrous, worldly, disobedient to Scripture, then it becomes spiritually dangerous. 6. The hidden secret most people miss. The greatest love story in history is not Romeo and Juliet. It is God and humanity. Before February 14 ever existed, God already demonstrated love. The cross is heaven's Valentine to mankind. The blood of Christ is the proof. When believers understand this, February 14 stops being about romantic pressure, social comparison, expensive gifts, and becomes an opportunity to reflect on God's love, strengthen godly marriages, practice purity, show kindness to others. 7. A soul awakening reflection. Let me ask you something deeply personal. If love requires sacrifice, what have you sacrificed for God? If love is obedience, are you obeying Him? If love is faithfulness, are you faithful when nobody sees you? Valentine's Day can either be a worldly celebration of emotion or a reminder of divine sacrifice. The difference is your heart. Final truth. Valentine's Day itself is not in the Bible, but love is the center of the Bible. And the highest form of love is not romantic, it is redemption. Before you buy flowers, remember the cross. Before you plan a date, remember the sacrifice. Before you say, "I love you," make sure your love reflects Christ. Because real love is not proven by gifts, it is proven by surrender.